All right, one of my WhatsApp group members sent me this article from Gulf News, which states Sharjah tenants will get up to 25% rental hikes on renewals, and 2025 will exactly be the same. And then the article goes on to landlords tell existing tenants they have no other option. Oh, poor thing, poor baby, we have to. Our hands are tied. Oh, please try to understand. Okay. Um, I went through the article. It was just typical nonsensical bullshit. Okay. The real stuff is is the information you get from people working within the industry or with people who are making money out of this industry. So I spoke to a couple of guys. I chatted, just sent them a few messages because this article just came out. And I just asked them, what is the scene? What is going on? And the answers were very predictable. Okay. Now, in case you do not know, my parents lived in UAE for 35 plus years. I lived for almost more or less the same. And we have seen this trend or this pattern happening over and over again. Every year or every renewal, they'll keep increasing the charges. It is unavoidable. And understand this much: agents or real estate business people or people who have, who make money out of renting out apartments or selling apartments. This is their bread and butter. If you are a businessman and you're running a business, the question that would always be back of your head is, how can I make more money? How can I generate more funds? One sec, let me put the AC a little. Let me put it off. Too cold. Okay. So your constant focus would be, how can I make more money? How can I generate more income? Okay, this guy, for example, this guy is paying me 100,000. Okay. Let's say, for example, let's go simple basic maths for children. Okay. Let's say there are 10 tenants. Each one is giving $1 each or 1 dirham. Okay. So 10 guys, you get $10. Okay. Every year. So then you think to yourself, how can I get more money? Okay. I'll increase to 2. So now instead of getting 10, you get 20. Okay. Simple maths. Then if you charge 3, then you get 30. 3 times more. So every year, the question is always there, back of the head. Okay, guys, we are facing inflation. We are facing cost of living that is increasing. We are facing, weakening purchasing power. We have to, give birth to new projects. Cost of material is increasing. Cost of labor is increasing. Cost of items, export, import, everything is increasing. How can we make more money? So it's very simple. You target those areas where you know for a fact that this is the easiest way to make money. And I wouldn't actually say that UAE's market is not regulated, but then again, it is one of the most unpredictable, um, unreliable markets. They will make a lot of claims and theories and predictions and but they don't need to stick to their word. I'll give you one very famous example. Very famous. I'll just give you one. There are many. You remember Expo 2020, right? Which has finished now. It's 2024. It happened in 2021 because of COVID. When Expo 2020 was announced, I think 6 years ago, 6 years before, okay? If you were in UAE, you would know exactly what I'm saying. When Expo 2020 was announced, just announced that UAE has bid for Expo 2020 and then it won the bidding process. That day, the very same day and the next day, there was complete, utter jubilation. There was screaming, shouting. Companies gave people bonuses, holidays, newspapers where, oh, the leadership is great, and they took full page ads. And the most comedic thing was expats. who have nothing to do with all this. They were, yeah, my country, my motherland. They would wear the UAE flag, or they would put, a painting of UAE flag here, a sticker, proud to be, UAE, and okay, all that drama was going on. Oh, by the way, this is not a joke. This is a fact. There were even parties being held. Parties, get-togethers where the elite VVIPs would meet together. There were dance clubs and all that. Yeah, we did it. We did it. I mean, you just got, okay, you got Expo 2020. But here's the funny thing. When I asked people, okay, UAE has won Expo 2020. Can you explain to me what is Expo 2020? Oh, it's exhibition. Okay. So what is going to happen? Oh, so many people from abroad are going to come to UAE, invest in UAE, invest in its infrastructure, invest in its properties, invest in its business. And you're going to have millions of people spend money, and millions of people are going to make billions of dollars. And that Indian head of Expo 20, I remember clearly what he said: 25 million people per day. That time they had even, they were building Maktoum International Airport. 25 million people per day. Per day, huh? The I, I mean, your bloody capacity is what? 7 million in that time. How are you going to manage 25 million people? And it was not 25 million people just passing through the airport. The prediction was 25 million people are going to come to UAE per day. Then you begin to ask, boss, the population of UAE is hardly what, 10 million. From where 25 million? Oh, they will come and go and this. So there was a lot of exaggerated bullshit, which UAE is very good at doing. We will become, I remember even when I was in my 30s, when I was working for this event management company, what they said? UAE's GDP is going to cross. Actually, this is not from conjuring up. I was at that event. What's his name? Sheikh, who was the CEO for, can't get his name, yeah, for Emirates Airlines. Not Sheikh Mohammed, Sheikh, one other guy, whatever his name is. I'm getting old. I don't even remember his name. He had come there as a VVIP speaker. He only spoke for hardly a minute or two. Oof. But the security was like 5 days before. They bought guard dogs, CIDs, secret agents, and oh, it was like as if the president of the United States was coming there to stay there. 5 days just before he would just arrive. 24/7 guard dogs and all that. It was crazy. Anyway, so he came there, and I remember his words. He spoke very good English, huh? Sheikh Maktoum, I think. Sheikh Maktoum. Let me get his name. CEO of Emirates Airlines. What's his name? Yes, Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum. How can I forget? Aye. Okay. So Sheikh Ahmed, he had come there, and I still remember what a presence, what a charisma when he walked. My goodness, you talk about power walking. Oh, the photographers, the bodyguards, the other sheikhs, like the entourage. If you're talking of a superstar, you need to watch when these guys really walk with their full grandeur and power. And that time they were drinking their own Kool-Aid, thinking that UAE is going to be number one in the universe, not world. It was that time when they announced all these projects, Palm Island 1, 2, 3, the world, all that nonsense. Nothing was there, only announced, but they thought they'll achieve greatness. Okay. So he came up there and he said, what? Uh, I remember the words very exactly. It was for all the businessmen. UAE's GDP is going to eclipse that of India, China, USA, Europe, and Australia. Oh, big is, and we are going to be number one. The world better watch out. Young guy, fiery, and dynamic, and everyone gave him a standing ovation. Okay, fine. Just hardly few words. That's why I remember that speech, and he gave it in English. Okay. Now, all these predictions that they give, all this hype, hula hype that they give, they actually like to believe in their own bullshit. Now, there's no problem if you just give bullshit and you hype things. But the problem occurs is these real estate agents need a reason to increase the rent. They just need any stupid reason. And the stupid reason that was available is UAE has got Expo 2020, which is equal to billions of dollars are going to come in, millions of people are going to come in. We are all going to be rich. You're going to get promotions, you're going to get more salary. So you'll say, what is wrong in all this? Well, what is wrong? The next day, when all these ads and everything was playing, one by one, all the tenants of so many properties, including mine, where I was staying, had announced a fee hike in the rents. And the only option that you have, either you take it or vacate. My rent was, I, I think it was, as far as I remember, 45. We had taken it at, we had agreed at 30. Then subsequently it went to 35. Then it increased to 40. And we were informed that it's going to go to 55. From 40 to 55,000 dirhams a year. Okay. Luckily, the landlord and the manager that were there, I was very nice to them. I had my tattoos those days. They used to consider me a cartoonish freak, but they found me entertaining. So they were like, okay. I said, please don't increase this here. Give us some time. They said, don't worry. After your next renewal, you still have one more year left. We had 1.5. But saying, you will say a lot of sweet things. What they ended up doing is, one is they increased the rent. Second one is they increased the parking fee, which they had initially for you can park in the building for safety from $500 to $2,000. There were other facilities that they did offer, like you can clean your car, they will clean and this and that. That became double or 2.5 times. Everything increased. And then they also, subsequently, after a few more days or weeks, there were charges for repair, charges for maintenance, charges for security. Oh, now just imagine that we were staying in a building that was in Sharjah. The people who were staying in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, they got completely jacked. I remember, because this person is my friend from childhood, her rent was 100,000 dirhams for, I think she was staying in Satwa. It was a large place. They increased it to 280,000. 100,000 to 280,000. Okay. And because she was coming towards the end of her renewal, so they said, if you want to renew again, this is the price. Now you'll say, what you're bluffing, man? What rubbish? This doesn't happen. My dear, everything happens in UAE. Yeah. For those of you who say, oh, bullshit, it doesn't happen. Well, there's no prostitution in UAE. Simple question. There's no prostitution. Is prostitution legalized? Then how prostitution is going on in UAE? Oh, they are doing that secretly. Go to any bloody nightclub, Dera or Jumeirah. Go to a nightclub. Go to a pub. Go to a discotheque. Go sit there. You'll see very hot females. From where those decent, nice, hot females came? You think the UAE government doesn't know that these are sex service escorts? Just use your VPN and type UAE escorts, Dubai escorts, massage parlors, UAE. You will get plenty of halal and Islamic massage and dating privileges. What are you talking, man? When people talk from their ass, and especially the newbies who are coming to UAE, hey, don't talk about my motherland, don't talk about UAE. Boss, I'm giving you the realities of what is happening. You want to suck up and think that UAE is your motherland and fatherland and whichever relative it is. Your relationship with UAE or Dubai, I put it in a very good way. It is more like going to a bar, going to a place, bar or nightclub, where there is a prostitute sitting there, bar girl, and when she looks at you, oh my baby, oh my darling, oh I love you, and she kisses you and she hugs you, I missed you so much, and then she sits on your lap. She's half your age. She sits on your lap. She allows you to touch her everywhere, feel everything. But you think it's for free? No, you have to buy her drinks. You have to buy her food. You have to buy her friend's drink for which she gets commission. You have to buy from the bar where she gets a commission, and then you have to pay her for her time. And then if you want a boom boom and happy ending, that also you need to pay. And after you had a good time, then she'll tell you bye, and she'll wait for you to go. And after you bugger off, she will have someone else. Or let's say you manage to get it exclusively for you. This will continue as long as you have money. The day you don't have money, it's bye bye. The day you don't have money, let's say you lost your job, you don't have money, your parents kicked you out, and now you are homeless, and you're penniless, and you go there and you say, hi baby, how are you? And if she say, what happened, sweetheart? Why you look so sad? Oh, I lost my job. I got cheated of all my money. I don't have any money. What do you think she's going to say? Uh, don't worry, everything will be fine. You take care of yourself, okay? Bye. And she'll go find another customer who can compensate for her time. Why? Because she also has expenses. She has to take care of herself. She has to maintain herself. And those VIP areas that she gives you rent free, she has to maintain all that, up and down and back and front. And maybe she has 2, 3 kids at home. Maybe she has a mother and father. She has to take care of all of them. Why should she be in love with you? You're an ugly old little fart. So same thing with Dubai. Dubai will invite you when you have money. Money for the visa, money for the rent, money for accommodation, money for spending, money for living, money to go out to eat food. They want you to enjoy life. Enjoy everything, every hole, every soul, everything. But the day your money runs out, yeah, what we can do. You have to get money. Before it is, Habibi, come to Dubai. Habibi, come to Dubai. All the Habibis will come to Dubai. And when there is too many Habibis, the Habibis need a place to stay. They need a car. They need, to provide for their children for schooling. They need to buy groceries. So all this, when money comes in, and there is demand, okay, hear me out. When there is demand, the person who is supplying will think, there's very big demand for my service. Why should I give the same price? Like you remember the mats I gave you, one. So now there's demand, I'll charge two. So, it's like double the revenue in 1 year. And they'll keep pushing it to see at what point do you break. See, understand this much. Dubai has been, UAE has been giving visas left, right, and center. There is silver visa, gold visa. Before it was a matter of prestige. People were actually showing, I got gold visa. Yes, I'm the privileged. I'm with the sheikh. Oh, look, Yusuf Ali. Look, B.R. Shetty. Oh, look, Rajnikant. Oh, look at Shah Rukh Khan. All gold visa. Now every Tom, Dick and Harry has it. It has no value. Zero. All it is doing is, you have money? Okay, instead of paying me every week or every month, pay me for 10 years, just all at once. So if you live, you die, non-refundable. Yes, it gives you a lesser headache of going to the office. But remember, it's like instead of me paying you monthly rent, 1 month at a time, I have paid you for 10 years. So now you got your money. Do you give a damn whether I'm alive or dead? Whether I'm staying or not staying? Do you think you can predict life? So when they give visas left, right, and center, business visa, gold visa, purple visa, talent visa, investor visa, buy a building and get a visa, whatever. So more people are there. So when more people are there and high net worth individuals who can afford all this, they think, okay, I'll buy this house or I'll rent, I'll take 1 year. Okay, how much? 10,000 per month. Okay, I'll pay you lump sum for 1 year. Okay, instead of 10,000 per month, I'll give you 9,000 per month. I'm just going hypothetically. Okay, I'll pay you for 5 years in advance. Okay, so instead of 10,000, don't pay me 9,000. 8,000. And then you're very excited. You're like, okay, listen, between you and me, I'll give you for 10 years, 10 years advance payment. How much now you'll give me per month? Okay, before I charge you 10,000, if you're giving per month, I'll give you 9,000, I'll give you 8,000. Okay, I'll give you a discount. Fine. You give me 10 years in advance. Chal, we'll agree for 5,000. Okay, 5,000 off, 50% off. But you have to give me 10 years advance cash now. So you're fine. I'm just giving a hypothetical example. You agree. Now you got a house that belongs to you for 10 years. You're paid per month 5,000. The market rate is 10,000 per month, but you're paid only 5,000. Now you'll automatically give that house for 10,000, correct? Okay. But now imagine there is a big demand where there is 2, 3 guys fighting for your house. And they'll say, listen, how much it is? 10,000. Okay, I'll pay you 11,000. Just give it to me, man. I don't want headache. You'll be like, he's ready to pay me 11 instead of 10. Why don't I try 12,000? So then you try 12,000. Maybe you'll get some guy desperate. Okay, I just got a new job. I, just got married. I need a house to say, chal, you want 12? Take 12. So like that, they'll keep increasing. And the guy who leased it out for 10 years, he has to figure out a way to get his initial investment back as quickly as possible. So instead of 10,000, if he can charge 20,000, why not? Just imagine, market price was 10, he paid 5. Now he'll be getting 20. So 4 times more per month. Why not? So see, overall, what I'm trying to tell you, don't mind the cough once again. Overall, what I'm trying to tell you is Dubai is a business hub. You're going there to make money. You're going there to have a good life. You're going there to enjoy the best things money can buy. Okay? So you're not the only one. The people are already there. Their goal is the same. I've come to Dubai. I've left my motherland, the place where I got the passport, to make good amount of money and lots of money and have savings for me, have savings for my wife, have savings for my kid, have savings for my concubine, have savings for my fuck buddy, have savings for my, mistress, have savings for everything. So they are money minded. All relationships are defined by the money and the position and the power you have. So if they can make money out of you, they're not stupid to say no. If, for example, me, I'm a coach for personal branding. People, take my services for resume rebranding, interview coaching, whatever. Now, if someone is ready to pay me, let's say, uh, I'm charging $100, and this guy badly wants my service, and he doesn't have any choice. He's like, okay, I'll pay you 100, and I know that he doesn't have a choice, so I'll say, no, 150, take it or leave it. And because I know he doesn't have a choice, he'll be like, okay, fine, man, just take 150. Why? Because he doesn't have a choice. People who take the houses in UAE, do you think they're just going to, oh, you increase house rent, I'm leaving my house? It's not that easy. And remember this, the real estate agents, the landlord, the owners, they have their groups, they have their secret discussions, they have access to information which you may not have. And Sharjah is closely linked to Dubai. So when they are going to increase the price, they know that these people are also going to increase the price. So it's like a chain reaction. So bottom line, what I'll tell you is you cannot control the inevitable. UAE will raise its prices for its rent. The only thing you can do is figure out a way to earn more money. And that's the classic definition of a rat race, but that is the reality we are dealt with. I used to buy food. For example, one plate chicken was 50 baht. Today they are charging me 70 baht, 70. And if I tell them, hey, why you're charging me more money? They'll be like, raw materials more expensive, salaries have increased. It's very hard to get good quality food. So if they know that I don't have a choice, I don't know how to cook, I have to buy from them, right? So I hope this answers your question. I had too much of coffee. Yeah, just one sec. So I hope this answers your question. You let me know, what is your opinion. Do you think anything can be done? Do you think they can reduce their costs? Do you think you can negotiate rents? Or you just don't have a choice? You have to agree, because what else will you do? Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know what you think. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Sure.